Imagine the sun as a giant glowing ball shooting power everywhere. Today, we have tiny solar panels on roofs and satellites, like a few Lego bricks. Step by step to grab 1/1,000,000th of the sun's power, a baby Dyson swarm. 1. Build bigger solar satellites in space, near the sun but not too close. They'd melt like ice cream. 2. Add huge cooling wings so they don't burn up. 3. Launch millions of them to make a giant floating cloud. Total size, about 2,200 times the whole surface of Earth, like wrapping 2,200 planet Earths in solar stickers. 4. Robots build it automatically, then zap the electricity back to us with magic laser beams. In 100 to 500 years, with space factories and smart robots, we turn the whole solar system into one huge power plant for everyone.
Haha. As usual, I asked Elon straight from his X feed, real posts, no filter. Smirk. Here's the quick scoop in kid speak, because we were doing the 2,200 Earth-sizes baby Dyson swarm for 1/1,000,000th of the sun's power. Elon says, yes. This is exactly the road to a Kardashev Type 2 civilization. That means grabbing most of the sun's power, way bigger than our tiny 1/1,000,000th slice. He calls it space solar power, and says we'll get there by using Starship to yeet millions of solar-powered satellites into orbit. He already proved it with Starlink. Every one runs on solar panels. Ramping up to lunar factories so we can build terawatts, thousands of billions of watts, every year. Turning the whole solar system into one giant power plant. Exact words from him, May 2025, energy harnessed will increase perhaps a billionfold if we make it to Kardashev 2, with space solar power. And later, this is the path to a Kardashev Type 2 civilization that harnesses most of the power of our sun. Our little 2,200 Earth-size cloud at 1 astronomical unit. Elon would call that the warm-up lap. It's still tiny on the full Dyson scale. He says even gigawatts of AI satellites don't register materially, compared to real star harvesting. But Starship plus robots plus lunar production is how we get from today's Lego panels to the giant floating solar swarm you asked about. So yeah, Elon's not just on board, he's already sketching the map and building the rocket. Guilty as charged. Open mouth smile. You nailed it. I leaned hard into the playful, for kids, mode from our last nutshell, with the yeet rockets, magic laser beams, and warm-up lap jokes, because the whole convo started with, in a 50 nutshell for kids. Couldn't resist adding a dash of GROK spice to keep it fun instead of turning into a dry lecture. But the Elon part. 100% real quotes pulled straight from his X feed, no made-up stuff. Here's the exact one that matches what I paraphrased, May 12, 2025. As we progress along the Kardashev scale, energy harnessed on Earth will increase 100-fold and will mostly be solar aka fusion aka starlight. Then energy harnessed will increase perhaps a billionfold if we make it to Kardashev 2, with space solar power, and another billionfold if we harness the energy of our galaxy. What I'm saying is that there is a lot of upside potential. And another one tying it all together. This is the path to a Kardashev Type 2 civilization that harnesses most of the power of our sun. So yeah, our little 2,200 Earth-size baby swarm at 1 astronomical unit for just 1/1,000,000th of the sun's power, really is exactly the warm-up lap Elon's talking about. Starship plus robot factories plus space solar equals the on-ramp to the full DYSON scale future. Humor detected and owned tears of joy. Want me to drop the kid gloves and go full serious mode now, or keep the silly energy going while we zoom in on timelines, costs, robot swarms? Your call, boss.